Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mendel the Leadhound, and on the previous episode of Sly Cooper, we finished off Sunset Snake Eyes, and now we are ready to head to Haiti.
Got a way to get us to Haiti!
Yes, so that's pretty exciting, but first let's have a look at what Murray's up to. He's just playing some video games. Good for him. We'll come to there later. For now, let's go to Haiti.
The third member of the Fiendish Five was the infamous voodoo priestess, Ms. Ruby. Born into a family of mystics, other children found her scary. Teaching herself to summon the undead provided what few friends she had. A career in crime allowed an adult Ms. Ruby to punish the world for fearing her as a child. Chief mystic for the Fiendish Five, her powers allowed them to break both the laws of man and nature at the same time. Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip into obscurity. Last known sightings claim she headed out of civilization and deep into the Haitian jungle.
Yes, indeed. So, Vicious Voodoo is probably my favorite part of the game. I like pretty much all the levels here, and they're a lot of fun. So we're going to start off with the Dread Swamp path, and right away, we can use our new ability.
Sorry, Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up verifiable paranormal activity. But that's not the problem. This swamp is oozing with disgusting mold and bacteria.
Suck it up, Bentley. We got work to do.
All right, then. Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Mugshot's section of the Thevius Racoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is
jump and hit the circle button.
Especially where you see the bark has been worn away, and where it's super slick from icky slime and moss, you'll rail slide like a skater grinding pipe.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, so in the Sly Cooper games, there's kind of like this streak of supernatural occurrences, I suppose you could say. Like, the supernatural and the mundane are kind of one and the same in Sly Cooper games. And this is the first time we get to see that truly in action with all the voodoo stuff we'll come across in this particular world. So, pretty typical start. Oh, almost died there. Luckily I didn't. We get to slide along these rails now, which is great fun. Really becomes one of this, along with the spire jump, are really core mechanics that just aren't introduced until later on in the game, which is kind of funny. But now we get them, so, you know, it's not a big deal. Thank you for that checkpoint. Because I have a feeling we might die here, because there's a lot of mosquitoes. A lot of the enemies in this area are pretty interesting, too. You fight a lot of interesting stuff. And the boss fight is my favorite. That's just why this world is my favorite, just because there's so much fun stuff to do. Also, in this section in particular, the Dread Swamp Path, if I remember correctly, we actually do get one of my favorite powers here, or more specifically an upgrade to a power we already have. But that we cannot worry about now, because we have to not drown. Oh, I know we have water safety, don't we? Yeah, we have water safety now, so now we don't hurt ourselves when we jump in the water. Look, we can just jump. This is no problem. We can just tread water easily. Yeah, it's great. And then up here, so this is another one of those interesting enemies. It's a giant, like, grass thing, root thing, whatever. And when you hit him, he splits into two guys. So you have to be careful, because those things can actually be pretty difficult. Because sometimes when you split them, they sort of, like, go in opposite directions, and you can't really deal with them properly. Also, the other thing about the ability that we're going to get here is that it is extremely useful in Master Thief sprints. It's pretty much the move I use exclusively for Master Thief sprints, because it streamlines them quite a bit and makes certain sections much more, I don't know, manageable, I suppose you could say. I believe we have to jump down there, but I don't know, I feel like we're missing some clues. Because you can actually see the end of the level from here, but whatever. Let's just go down here. hopefully, we are not missing something. And here are her guards, because so far we've just faced the natural wildlife. But these are her guards, which are like creepy rat rodent things that are also voodoo people. Okay. Now, I believe Bentley has something to say here.
That's Miss Ruby's lair. To get in, you'll need that key on top of a tiki pedestal in the guard compound. There's a bad mojo force field protecting it, so you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
No problem.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a pea. You've got to get past those voodoo guards, and I'm warning you, they're mean and they work like a team.
So do we, buddy.
Yeah, so in pretty much all of the Sly games, you have to be careful because the guards can get alerted here to your presence, so you have to be careful. But in pretty much all the Sly, yeah, I think so, in all the Sly, actually I still haven't played Thieves in Time, so I'm not quite sure. But there's always like some sort of voodoo magic going on. There's always like people who deal in dark magic and stuff, which is kind of interesting because, I don't know, I mean, even though it's a game that involves anthropomorphic, you know, thieving animals, it's still, you don't really expect it to be like, oh yeah, and here's just some black magic. It's just, you know, sort of tonally out there, but it's pretty cool. This level is kind of dark when you think about it. All the dead bodies and stuff and this necromantic soup that we'll come across, but it's cool. I mean, I really like it. I think it's awesome. It's just very odd. That's all I can say about it. Okay, how many clues do we have? Let's see. Hopefully. Okay, yes. Nice. Alright, that's it. But I did see one more guard. Where is he? Is he still patrolling? I don't see him. I thought there was another guard. Oh well. Whatever, let's open up this thing.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 588.
Here we go.
Electrified! Kelly McCooper's notes on how to harness the electromagnetic field created by a rolling raccoon. Now your raccoon roll move will really pack a punch. Plus, it should give you a nice tingling sensation.
Yes, indeed. I love this ability, so I like the roll. But honestly, this is when the roll actually becomes useful. So is there still a guard that we can test this on? Because I would really like to, if there is one. But did I take him out by accident? I guess I did when I wasn't paying attention. I meant to leave one alive just that we could do this. But apparently they're all gone. But either way, now when you roll, you can see we've got this sort of force field around us, which means that we won't just get hurt when we roll into guards, we'll actually hurt them. And it's actually really useful because when you're going down a slope, like you can see when you're just rolling around, it's not particularly fast and sometimes it's hard to control. But when you're at a slope, you can go super fast down there like that, so it's a pretty useful thing. Anyway, that's enough of that. Alrighty, so we've got the first treasure key of Vicious Voodoo, so let's open up this door and head on into the dark center of the swamp, or the swamp's dark center. What is it? Yes, the swamp's dark center. Okay.
My paranormal scanner is maxing out on that structure.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby, you're going to have to find a way inside that skull temple.
So actually, that gigantic alligator skull, because we already know Ms. Ruby is an alligator, but that huge alligator skull actually factors into the boss fight. You'll see in a few episodes. But it's pretty cool, because you can see it from all the way over here. And guess what? It actually isn't just for decoration. That's the first part of the boss fight. But we can just go down here. No problems. And from here...
You lazy bags of swamp gas! The voodoo vibe is thick tonight. Let's take advantage of this powerful mojo and step up production. Keep
yes, indeed. So that's Miss Ruby. As you can hear, she isn't using her dark magic powers for good, which is just shocking, completely shocking. But we cannot get to the next section of the level without first opening this gate here, and you'll understand why that'll get us to the next section very soon. But that is all for this episode. We will work on getting the rest of the treasure keys and putting an end to Ms. Ruby's dark, unholy work next episode. Thank you for watching.